Hey my awesome peeps, what's up? This is Coach Max from Team Max Fit. So will be the first video in our new series, Coffee with Coach Max. Right, so in this series, on like a serious note on my series. I get a lot of questions. I keep telling you guys about this. I get a lot of questions, and I've got a lot of clients, and the business is growing very fast. So we are still adapting. We're busy getting new coaches and stuff in to work with us, so that we can take a little bit of the load off from myself as the head coach. So basically what Coffee with Coach Max is that you guys get to ask your questions. Hopefully you guys know Jade by now, who is my athlete, who's my girlfriend, who's also my PA. So she handles most of the messages and stuff. And like, if you guys have messages, and I know a lot of people can't afford the actual online coaching and stuff, so I'm cool with that. I love helping the entire world. All you guys need to do is send your messages through, whether it's to me, but preferably to Jade, because I get hundreds and thousands of messages and the messages go missing. So it's just that much easier if you actually do send it directly to Jade. So then she makes notes of it, it comes to me, and we go through it, and so we go through everything, and then I can actually answer your questions over here. So yes, that was once off explanation. I hope I never have to explain this again. So to move on to our question of the day. Righty. So to get to our question of the day. Today's question comes from a good old buddy from me. Like, I think I know him like 8, 7, maybe 10 years. Back in the days when I was studying in Stellenbosch. Then I met this guy, and he actually reached out to me. So he says, I'm just gonna read the whole thing. So, I'm sorry bro, I know you're busy, man, but I thought since we go way back, I'd get in touch with you directly. So here's the deal. I've made the decision to improve my health and my body, and I want to start ASAP. So firstly, let me just say that well done on actually making that decision. The decision is the big thing, just to take that step to actually go ahead and go improve on yourself. That is already one, got my vote there. Right, so thing is, I can't afford a monthly gym membership, and I also can't afford online coaching like the service you offer. I also can't afford to buy weights at the moment. My question is, can I build at least some muscle by doing push-ups or body resistance exercise? So I'll get back to that just now. I want to at least have a decent chest and some okay arms, not looking to be a bodybuilder. That sentence, I get that sentence a lot. I'm actually going to go into detail with that sentence. If you can just give me your professional views as to if it's possible to achieve at least some results with push-ups, etc. and so on. So it just goes on with that, saying that until you can afford weights and stuff again, and then saying reply whenever you can. So okay. So to get to that question, the first big thing that stands out there, I get this all the time. I literally get this all the time, where people say, I want to train, I want to do this, I want to that, but I don't want to look like a bodybuilder. As if it is that easy, guys. Think about it. Myself has been training for 10 plus years. People will say stuff like they'll approach Clayton, and I'll throw up a couple of pictures here so you guys can see. I'll probably put the names and stuff with it there. I'm not such a pro at the editing yet. We'll get there. But I'll throw up some of the pictures so you guys can see actually some of the results and stuff. But I think most of you guys who follow us by now know Clayton, who went to Worlds and got 4th place at Worlds. People love Clayton's body. He has the aesthetic body. He has that men's physique body. So people love his body. And then, like, people wouldn't believe how hard he has to train to get that body. So it's not like you're gonna pick up a weight and get huge. We wish it was like this. There's some of the guys like myself who wants to be big, who trains to be big, who eats to be big, and still struggles to be big. So looking like a bodybuilder, guys, I always preach to all athletes. I tell them, like, the athletes that should get the most paid in this world is bodybuilders. Like, with all the other sports you can mess up a little bit. With bodybuilding, when you mess up the slightest little bit, it shows on stage. So yeah, this point where I get a lot from people of I don't want to look like a bodybuilder. You're not gonna. You literally have to use so much supplements. You have to eat so perfect. You have to train heavy. So like, I want to get that out of everybody's head. You won't look like a bodybuilder if you don't want to. The only way you're going to get there is if you really want to and really putting in everything. Like I say, if you go look at my videos, I'll probably throw up some of our training videos here. If you go look at my videos, look at Clayton's videos, look at Jade's videos, you got to train super hard. Whether you're a bikini athlete, whether you're a bodybuilder, whether you're a physique athlete, like your DNA is going to play more of a role over there. So anyways, enough on that rant about not wanting to look like a bodybuilder. I promise you guys are not going to look like a bodybuilder if you don't do what the bodybuilder has to do. It's so much things. Anyways, to the question, can I build muscle with body weight resistance? That is very possible. I'm going to throw up a picture here now of the nice thing is actually, let me say, I'm going to throw up a picture here of Mervin just now, who actually listened throughout the lockdown. And the nice thing about lockdown is that everybody had to do home workouts. Everybody had to, or get fat, one of the two. Everybody had to do it, or just get fat and lay on the couch and what. And luckily at MaxFit, most of us would rather go through hell than get out of shape. So we put in that work, and I got to work with all my clients at home-based programs, and they did really well. So like I said, I'll throw up Mervin. He was very impressive, because like he came and he started in lockdown, and then I was teaching him how to eat and how to eat more. The biggest thing here is like building muscle is going to be, especially at home, because it's resistance training. It's very possible, and I've proven it many times. You go look at our pictures. It's very possible. It's just going to be even more now about how you eat. So if you want to build muscle, you need to take in that amount of protein. You can't be eating one piece of chicken a day and expecting your body to recover and putting everything back. So there's a lot more to it, and I want to get into detail more and more with these things. So the more questions that you guys obviously ask, the more into detail I can get into these things. So yeah, very possible. I've done it with hundreds of people, where you can just use resistance training. So your push-ups, your air squats, your pull-ups, your renegade rows, your planks, your crunches. Be creative. Use your chairs for exercises. Do step-ups. I mean, there's so much. And I mean, on this page, on our channel, we also put a lot of home workouts and all of those things up, and you guys can actually see what to do. And I explain it's a leg exercise or a chest exercise or whatever. So it's very possible. But the big thing here is about what you are eating. So you gotta make sure that you're getting in a good amount of carbs for energy, but not too high carbs, because carbs are primarily the reason for fat gain. Good amount of fats, also again not too high, because fats calories are like, for 1 gram it's 9 calories, so it's obviously higher than the rest. But fats are needed to get your hormones at its peak level. So without fats, if you're taking your fats too low, your hormones, your testosterone, all of these things that you're going to need to grow muscle is not going to be at its peak, so it won't work to its best. Then the protein, very important. You need to recover. When you're sleeping, that's when you're losing fat. That's when you get gaining muscle, all of that. The repair process makes you muscular, makes you a better athlete, improves your body, whatever you want to see. So that is what you need. You need to take that in. And then water. I am big on water. If you're not drinking enough water, none of this is going to matter. So my minimum that I always tell people is at least 4 liters of water a day. And this has been working for all our athletes, all our clients. You can ask anybody who has worked with us before. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that first episode of Coffee with Coach Max. Keep those questions coming and have a beautiful day.